Iblis! This time I'll finally stop you!
Alright, welcome back to Sonic 06, the 9th and final part of Silver the Hedgehog's story, where we have to fight Iblis. This is Iblis Phase 3. We fought Iblis Phase 1 as Silver in the very beginning, and Sonic and Shadow both fight Iblis Phase 2. And this is... well, I don't know if it's called Iblis Phase 1 or what, but again, you only fight him 3 times. This is the 3rd time, so I'm calling this Iblis Phase 3. It's basically the same as when you fought him the first time, only instead of him being stationary, he is slowly moving towards you. And it's way more important to actually get hits off on him here. You can kind of take your time in the first fight, but Iblis Phase 3, you're going to need to actually worry about him getting too close to you, because he has a new attack that is basically an instant kill. He also has this, which is fine. I think the camera angle makes this a little difficult to see what's actually coming at you and if you need to jump or not. So I'll get hit like once or twice just by the fact that I literally can't tell if I'm supposed to jump or not. Oops. So yeah, the camera angle is also just genuinely very bad. And I would rather it not be here. By I would rather it not be here, I mean... I would rather just have free control of the camera. Like, why not? But yeah, this is... you really need to actually focus on, like, aiming properly in this fight. It wasn't as much of a thing in the first one. Like, that one just went off on its own, even though I was looking at Iblis. It's really stupid. Like, that one, I didn't need to jump for it, but it looked like I had to. So I jumped, and it still didn't hit me, so I don't know where he was even aiming. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's the weakest of the final bosses. I like Sonic's. Sonic's is fine. Shadow, I think, has the best final boss in the game. I'm excited to get to that. But yeah, not really a whole lot to talk about with Iblis Phase 3. I think this is cool, you know, that you can go on top of him and use your psychokinesis to, like, bash his brains in or whatever you're doing. But now is the point where we really want to focus on actually, like, fighting Iblis, like, properly, and we want to get as many hits in on him as possible, because he's going to run up towards you again, and this time, if he gets close to you, he's going to probably most likely break the platform that you're standing on, and you will die. So here, again, another cool use of Silver's powers is to grab that big thing and throw it back at him. If you don't grab that and throw it back at him, you're probably going to lose this fight. He'll probably get up close to you and kill you, because you don't have enough damage done to him. It also seems random, because I had to play this a couple times before I actually successfully won this fight. And I remember the exact same thing happened to me last year when I first recorded this, that sometimes he'll get up close to you and he'll do the slam attack, and he'll break this area, and only a part of it will fall down. But I swear I have a recording from, like, right before this, where he slammed down, and he killed me instantly. Like the whole platform went down instead of just some of it. So I really don't know what, you know, what constitutes that. But I think with this, we are just about done with Iblis. We really only need 1 or 2 more hits. And that is the end of Silver's gameplay. The way he falls is so funny. He's just like sitting there in the lava. That's so good. Looks so dopey. But that is the end of Silver. We have beaten the worst part of the game. At least my least favorite. Maybe he's tied with Sonic. I don't know.
Looks like I'm on a roll. Chaos Emeralds, lend me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with my soul, Iblis, you cursed flames of disaster! Ah! Ah! No! Why won't it accept me as the vessel? Blaze!
I'll take Iblis. Don't worry. My soul is already alit with flames. I will be accepted. Come on, make it quick. Use your chaos control to stop time. Then seal us into a different dimension.
No! I can't do that to you!
Didn't we already go through this? We agreed to save the world at any price!
I can't! I wouldn't know what to do without you! You fought alongside me to save the world! You're my friend, right?
You're still so naive. But I've always liked that about you. Good luck, Silver!
So that is the end of Silver's playthrough, thankfully. That one's a slog to get through. Although, like I said, I probably had the best time recording it this time. Is the best time I've ever had playing his story. His theme's pretty good. Dreams of an Absolution, which first off is just a cool title. Dreams of an Absolution is a very cool sounding title. His song's okay. I don't think it's as good as Sweet Dreams from Sonic's or Shadows. Funnily enough, this is actually a song you can hear in, I think, Yakuza 4, 5, and 6. There's certain stores that will like randomly play this song, which I think is kind of funny. But Silver's is the worst in terms of gameplay. I feel like his gameplay slows the game down way more often than any of the other styles in this game. However, his story, his and Shadow's stories, are way better than Sonic's. Sonic's is, as I said multiple times, inconsequential, basically useless in the grand scheme of things. The only thing that happens in Sonic's story is that him and Elise become friends, which is technically important, but it's, you know, could have been done better. As I've said multiple times, Sonic does not ever at any point in this game until the very last moment, come into contact with the main villain of this game, Mephiles. It just does not happen. It's so crazy. I guess he sees him at one point, technically, when they're watching the one cutscene of Shadow, or Silver and Blaze with Mephiles. I think, right? Yeah, they see that. That's the only time that he comes into contact with Mephiles. It's so bizarre. But, you know, we get some backstory on Soliana, the day of disaster or whatever. We get to see why Elise is so important. We kind of see the beginnings of Iblis and Mephiles. So I overall like Silver's story. I like Blaze, even though she is now dead, rest in peace. We literally don't see her again in the game, even in the final story. She's gone. She has basically sacrificed herself for the sake of Silver, which is just insane. But yeah, that is the end of Silver's story. The next part is going to be the first part of Shadow's story, which is by far my favorite part of the game. Shadow's is by far the best. He has, I think, my favorite gameplay. He has, I think, the better story. He has a better cast of characters that help him out throughout. So I'm very excited to finally tackle Shadows. And I guess I never said this, but like I started doing a Sonic 06 Let's Play like 10 years ago. You know, that was like one of the first things I did on my channel, and I don't think I ever finished it. No, I think I got to Kingdom Valley, and then that was it. So it's still so surreal to me to actually finally get past that, you know? Just finishing Sonic's playthrough on this playthrough was like surreal to me, but actually getting to do the whole thing is just wild to me. Feels like I've come full circle or something, but I'm gonna let the credits play out. You know, like I said, Dreams of an Absolution's a great song, so enjoy the rest of it. And then at the end they play more of His World, which is an even better song. So enjoy that, and join me for the next part, which will be the beginning of Shadows, and a bit of a reprieve from Silver. So, thank you for watching Silver's story and this playthrough overall so far, and I will see you next time.
And you'll see he's a rocket and he's ready to go, cause now the countdown has started and he's ready to blow. He's got the dope sounds bumping and his stereo. Go fast, putting on a show. Don't wanna get yourself together, there's no time to rest. And if you put the time in, he'll put you to the test. He's like a running man, in his world war is less. And if you wanna test him, best bring your best. Don't make me spell it out, bring your best. In this world where life is strong, in this world life's an open book. In cause now